what you came to see. Let me be your muse. I'll inspire you in ways you won't believe. 50 shades and hues, tailor-made for you.
Yeah. Then probably push my things from there. I want to sleep with a game plan so that I can be able to push my KPIs. This is Featherstone. Is it? I think so. Yeah, this is Featherstones. I always confuse Featherstones from with with Fairfields, but this is Featherstones. Hello. I promise to stop, but I don't want to ruin the momentum. So please bear with me. We are still on the way and we are okay. Just a bit thirsty and hungry now because it's after 1 p.m. and the only thing I've eaten is a muffin with queen cake. I don't know what it's called. No water, no juice, no tea. So I'm running low on fluids here. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I had to stop and just do a voiceover and a face-to-face with you guys. Like I said, today is the 17th of July and I'm on my way to Masvingo. So I don't have anything to say at this point, but I just want to once again thank you for following me. Thank you for liking and supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you for being with me on this beautiful journey. I love you so much already. And before I forget, I just want to show you how I like to travel. I usually put on the traffic. I usually put on my sunglasses because I'm easily affected by light. Today I had my jeans on, but I usually have a track bottom, or anything that is comfortable. I had my jeans and t-shirt on because I had to pass through our office first. I usually like wearing flip-flops or nothing at all, or usually even just a pair of socks because I drive a manual car. So, you know, when you're driving long distances, you just want to be comfortable. You just want to be not tied in a closed shoe. So yeah, I think this is basically, those are what I would call my essentials. The glasses, loose clothing, flexible shoes, or I don't know if there's a word called untied, but loose shoes, yeah, very good. Loose shoes. So everything has got to be loose on the body. I don't usually wear the watch as well. I usually put on a bracelet or something that is loose. I had the watch on because I don't know. I didn't want to leave it because usually when I travel I forget to pack it if it's not on my if it's not on my hand. So I now have to check if I have the charger. Anyway, bye bye. Let's continue with our journey, guys. So I'm now in Chivu. Is it Chivu? Yes. Yes, it's Chivu. I don't know why I got confused there for a minute, but it is Chivu, and it is currently 2:06. Yeah, it seems like I'm not moving, hey, at the pace that I would have wanted to be moving at. But the main reason is because I'm just moving slowly. And I'm just taking my time, and I had to stop. You know those stops that I told you, when you stop you spend a lot of time and you waste a lot of time. So I think that is what delayed me, but I do hope that I recover and make it to site before they close site. So let's keep pushing and see how far we go. I know I'm thirsty, but I'm just probably not going to stop in Chivu. I feel like the people there are slow. I would rather push and stop in Vuma, get my water and juice, then continue to Masvingo.
God bless me. God help me. Ooh, I think I'm insane. Why you wanna play so bad? 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 That you know it's real.
Right. So we have managed to buy ourselves some what do they call pizza bombs? I don't know. I didn't want to take a lot of starch because I am if you know then we got ourselves we bought ourselves, I'm still figuring out the angles, but yeah, we got ourselves 3 Minute Maids orange and 3 bottles of water for the whole journey. I love this. There was apple and orange and I chose my favorite. Well, it's not the favorite. I like Minute Maid Tropical, but the orange one, I think it's a good neutral, so we're good. Anyway, let's continue with our journey. Bye guys. So we continue with the journey. I was listening to a song this afternoon. I'm sure most of you know the song. It's called Amazing Grace. I'm not sure who sang it. I think it's a Hugh song. It was sang by Hugh. I don't know who sang the song, but we've been hearing it from high school, in church. Almost all the Christians know this song, and it then reminded me that each time I listen to any gospel song, how I relate, or what makes me like a song a lot, is because whatever is being sung, resonates with me as a person. I can relate to each and every word that is being sung. So when they say Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me, I can relate, because a wretch like me, I can relate, you know. So it then reminded me, I was listening to it just now, it then reminded me of my devotion for yesterday. So yesterday my devotion started from Proverbs 9 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So the facilitator whose videos I watch for my daily devotions, after I've sort of internalized the devotion, I then go through her video to just find understanding of what her personal understanding was. So she then mentioned that the Bible is very simple, guys. It's very straightforward. It tells you that for you to have wisdom in this life, you need to fear God. And she then went on to explain what it means to fear God. So after that explanation, she then explained the ways in which you know what fearing God means and all the other things. So then the Proverbs 9:10 then led me to Proverbs chapter 2, verse 3 to 5. Verse 2 to 5, I think, where it's talking about seeking clarity and understanding and wisdom from God, obviously, and seeking it like you're seeking gold and silver. So she then explained that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and according to if you go through Proverbs, wisdom is it. Once you've got wisdom, you've got everything. You've saved yourself from a lot of problems in this life. So she then emphasizes on ways we can then actively seek understanding of God's words, understanding of God's character, and all those other things. So she then went to explain that God's character, when she was now going into God's character, she was giving an example. God's character is when he looks at blessing. God doesn't look at blessing and his sins and a long list of sins. No. God looks at blessing and the plan that he has for blessing. That's it. Imagine if God looked at blessing and her list of sins combined. I don't think we'd get half the things that we get in this life. So she was saying that because you want to understand God, and after you've understood God, you want to be like God. That is the character that you need to have in yourself as a Christian. When you look at other people, you need to be able to separate the person from the behavior. I don't know how yet. Okay, I heard a funny sound. I don't know how that is achieved. Maybe I'll find out in today's devotion. But she said you need to look at a person and not look at the person and their behavior. Don't look at the person and their sins. Otherwise, you will miss the point. You will hate people. You will have problems with people. You will not like people. You will judge people constantly, and you do all sorts of things. So I really thought maybe I should share that nugget, and maybe we can talk about it in the comment section where you're telling me how you think that can be done. Because I genuinely struggle on that aspect. When I look at a person, I believe a person and the behavior are a composite. You can't separate the two. But this perspective that she then brought to my life, I think it was a game changer. Now I'm curious to understand how that can be achieved. I am really curious, to be honest with you, because I always used to think that Munu Mabasa ake. I think there's somewhere where it's even stated in the Bible. I don't know. So let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. What do you think about this concept of saying, I do understand. Don't get me wrong. I do understand. And I want people to look at me the same way, because imagine if God looked at me and the list of sins that I've just done today, maybe let's just talk about today only. I wouldn't get any blessing in my life. But he doesn't. He just looks at blessing. The blessing that he created and the plans that he has for blessing. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section. I'm really curious to understand what this perspective means and how I can implement it in my life, like how I can internalize it and make it fruit in my life. Let's continue with what? With our journey. So now I just passed Mvuma shops. We were talking a lot. I just passed Mvuma shops and the time is 3:16. I am behind time, like way behind time, and I need to cover. So I'm not going to stop anymore until I get to Masvingo, Chibi or whatever. So come along. I think I really haven't been moving, hey, to be honest with you. I was just moving slowly behind this truck all along. My legs are painful, so I'm just trying to take it easy. But I think I need to push so that I can rest once when I get there. So let's go. Catch you later. So if you remember Kumashure Pai, like at the start of this journey, I said I confuse Featherstone and Fairfield. So I am now at Fairfield. This is Fairfield. I always used to confuse the two, but because of my frequent travels to Masvingo, this part of the road is bad. I don't know. I'll find out. I don't know why this part of the road is still bad. Like all the other sections have been fixed, but yeah. We are now at the Masvingo toll gate. The time is 4 o'clock, and that means by 4:15 I will be in Masvingo town. By 5 I should be in Chibi. So we are a bit late, but the great thing about this life, or about everything today, is we made it. By the grace of God, we made it. So thank you, God. I'm exhausted, but motivated because we love what we do, hey, over here. So they're painting the toll gate. I don't know what painting it will change, but they're painting it. Hopefully it will change something. I always thought that they were going to renovate this thing, but I think with the paint it looks better. The yellow is popping. Also, I guess that's a difference. That's a change. That is a change. One thing I don't understand is these people. They will be wearing those safety harnesses. But they don't. It's like they are for fashion. This guy is actually looking at me because he knows what I'm talking about. So we are past the toll gate now, but I was talking about the construction safety. How do you put on a safety harness? This one needs me. How do you put on a safety harness and not hook it to anywhere? What are you trying to do? You're not even protected in any way. I don't understand it. I think with what I've realized is it's not only with Zimbabweans. Well, I've realized mostly in Zimbabwe, but I'm not sure if it's a Zimbabwean problem or it's a worldwide thing. We just do things for the sake of doing things, but we don't do things for the right reason. How is the safety harness already? It's not heavy, like too heavy, but it has got some weight, hey. And this guy is carrying on a lot of weight, extra weight rather. Let me put it as extra weight. He's putting on extra weight, but the extra weight is not going to save his life if he falls. So, is it for fashion, decoration, or is doing it for someone? Or I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe I need to go back and look closer. Maybe I didn't see it correctly, but I've noticed it in a lot of places, in the constructions that is going on, even around Harare. And the problem is common shame. People will be wearing, the safety harnesses are just an example. They're just an example. But people will be wearing these safety harnesses, but if there's an accident, those people will still fall onto the ground from a height of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meters, probably die or get seriously injured, and the safety harness would have no use, will not be used in any way, will not save them in any way. So that's just sad. Very, very sad. It's a sad reality. I don't know what we can do to make sure that we really take time to understand what certain things are for and what we should do to make them benefit us. Like, what should I do to make sure that this safety harness protects my life when I fall? I'm just giving examples. Maybe they don't make sense to you, maybe they do. But to me, it's a sad story. Sad, very sad story. Because you'll think you're covered in this life, but you're not. 4:20, and I am in Masvingo. I didn't make it by 4:15 because I got slowed down. I had to take a very long call. So I had to stop and concentrate on the call. But we made it. But that's not the destination actually, the actual destination. So we are still going to push a little bit further. So now I have to go back to town. I had passed town and was on my way to Chile. But now I'm going back to town because the person that I'm looking for is actually in town. So yeah, that is what I am doing. Oh. Then I will see them just now. Sorry. Beatrix Zacho. So this is a sun-kissed moment. Yo, no, I can't drive. Problems is we have zoomed this thing, so now we zoom out. How do we do it? Yo, let me not disturb myself. I will miss my turn. Hey guys, so I didn't forget about you. Just been a busy time. I'll never forget about you. I never forget you. You will always come with me wherever I go. So anyway, we're done with, well, we're not done with work. I think I'm just going to go to my place for the night. Then I need to catch up on some emails, do some documentation, and get my ducks in a row, because tomorrow I'm going to spend all my day, my whole day, or the whole day, or whatever, all my day, I don't know what you want to call it, in the field. So there won't be time to sit down on the computer and do paperwork and whatnot. So any paperwork that I need to do it tonight. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. The time, yeah, what is happening now? The time is currently 5:50, and we're almost there. So I am going to be at Given Lifestyles. town.
But I can tell you straight, it ain't no game, baby. Oh, God bless me. God help me.
Yo,
I think I'm insane.
that's a like that was some turn there.
God help me. I think I'm insane. Why you wanna play so bad? Why you wanna play so bad? Why you wanna play so bad? Why you wanna play so
Well, I don't know where to go because the parking that I know is locked. I don't know what is going on here, but I guess I just have to pause and ask.
before I go to sleep? God bless me. God help me. I think I'm insane. God bless me. God help me. I think I'm insane.
I don't know if I've parked right, so I need to step out of the car and see whether I've parked right or not. So there's a car coming up. It's passing. So let me just go and check if I do have accommodation, because I was just told, but I don't know whether it's here or the lodge. So let me check.